Hey tribe, welcome back to Arcana. Today we're going to be doing a love reading for Cancer. My dear Cancer, has it felt like the moment you stopped overthinking this connection and started to choose yourself that they started feeling the shift? If yes, hang on, I have a message for you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and check out the Arcana app so that you can keep exploring after this reading. I will leave the link below in the description box. Inside the Arcana app, you can explore your own messages, reflect on what came through today, and come back whenever you need guidance. All right, Cancer, before we get started, let's do a small breathing exercise. Just to focus and center our energy. If this is something that you don't feel like doing, that's totally fine. You can skip ahead on your message. This is just for us to hold the space and to make sure that we're channeling the right energy from spirit. Let's inhale, hold, exhale. Let's think about this and sit with our energy. Let's do it again. Big inhale, hold, exhale, and sit with that energy. My dear Cancer, thank you for holding the space for us to channel our energy. I felt a lot of tension lately with key connections, and I woke up this morning with the intention of asking Spirit what is going on and how can we navigate it. So let's dive right in. Let's shuffle the cards to see what they have to say. As you can see, I'm using the Arcana app. We're going to be using a mix of Oracle decks that I have created for us in this channel. And we're going to be using our tarot cards as well. I just like doing this shuffling. Shuffle and shuffle again. Okay, I feel ready now. Before we begin, let me quickly explain how today's reading will work. We'll be pulling from both the Oracle and Tarot decks you see on the side. The Oracle deck features symbolic images inspired by Arcana, and the Tarot deck has the classic Tarot archetypes. We're going to reveal the Oracle cards across the top row and the Tarot cards along the bottom. If any cards or symbol speaks to you, don't forget that you can check them out in the Arcana's app library. So let's get started. Let's reveal your first card. So you got the wave. Let me see if I can zoom you in. Hold on. Okay, here it is. So my initial reaction when I see this card, it kind of looks like something is about to eat you. And yes, I know it's supposed to be like a wave like from the ocean, but my immediate reaction is, my dear Cancer, have you been holding on to your feelings that tight that you feel like perhaps you're about to burst? I feel like the container, which is like your vessel, is yelling, almost like trying to break apart because of all the feelings that you're currently bottling up. Let's see card number two. Oh, you got the Canas rune. So, see, like the Canas rune is about like revelation, like bringing things to the surface. So, tied to the wave, as I said, like I feel like you've been experiencing a lot of emotions and you've been trying to bottle them up. But I think that this reading is here to reflect what is hidden needs to come to the light. There is so much that you can actually achieve if you're not honest with yourself. So I feel like there is something that we are going to know throughout this reading as to perhaps something that you might need to drop. Oh my gosh. As I was saying this, okay, look at the Four of Swords here. So, of course, you're tired. Like, you need to rest. Like, as I said in the beginning, like, I feel like you are about to burst. Have you felt like tired lately? Like if you were procrastinating, you're not. Like, you're just tired. See, oh my gosh, look at this. I love when the cards just like, okay, Arcana, like stop talking and let me do the talking. I'll do it with the cards. Of course, yeah, the Eight of Swords. So traditionally, the Eight of Swords is a card of like you feeling like trapped by your own thoughts. But in reverse, this actually means, or it's trying to say, that these emotions that you've been trying to hold on to so tight, you're just ready to release them. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Pentacles. I love this for you because this is where your real power is, Cancer. Like, I understand that sometimes you feel like the world is too heavy for you to carry because what the majority of people don't know about my Cancers is that they carry their emotions, but they also carry our emotions. And for anyone outside, this might be like a little bit like too hard to understand, but if you know, you know, right? Oh, look at the King of Pentacles. I think that the King of Pentacles is here because once you're able to release this energy and you identify that number one person is you, like there is no need for you to be the gatekeeper of other people's emotions. This is where like your true power is going to shine. And perhaps if there is this connection that you're inquiring about, perhaps you are just like sick and tired of carrying the emotional baggage of having to like deal with their emotions. Look at this king. Like he's certain because his kingdom is behind. He has his pentacle. Like there is, this is a definition of unbothered Cancer, which is perhaps where you want to be. See, look at this Eight of Pentacles, right? Like the traditional meaning is mastery, dedication, like you know your craft, like what you're working on. But like if you've been working so hard on keeping your emotions and making sure that everyone and their family are secured, like if you're holding this space for them and you're trying to manage their emotions, who's going to manage your emotions? Why are you out there working this hard to try to take care of people that may or may not hold the space for you? You know what? This, as I was just like thinking about this card, I immediately, hold on, let me see if I can zoom you in. I want to make sure that you can still see your cards. Yeah, I think you can see them. So, sorry for the yapping, but as I was like looking at your cards, and as I think about the Canaz rune and like the purpose of this reading and what's actually trying to come to the surface, which is like you embodying your power, right? Like you dropping what no longer belongs to you. Um, it comes to mind a long, long time ago. Someone, sometimes like you see when you meet people and uh, you just like interact words with them and exchange, sorry, you just exchange words with them. Like this person once told me something that sticked with me, and I think it's appropriate for your reading. And what this person actually said is that we cannot save people from themselves. This actually stuck with me because I think that at the time I was trying, perhaps the same way how you are currently trying, to manage your emotions, to tell people what to do or how to treat you. And you don't need to be telling anyone how to treat you. Like, whoever wants to show up and be there for you is going to show up and be there for you. Also, my dear Cancer, I don't know, I just, as I see like your cards and I'm reflecting about what your situation might be, obviously, like, if you have all these feelings that you're holding into and they're just trying to escape, I feel like the source of this, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in conjunction with the King of Pentacles, I feel that this stems, as I mentioned before, um, from you perhaps not embodying like your power. And what's your power? You're this lovely, kind, generous soul. You deserve the absolute best. So, if this connection or whoever you're inquiring about is not stepping up or allowing you to be who you are meant to be, perhaps it's time for you to evaluate what are the things that you need to drop so that you can continue with your path. And by all means, this is a tarot reading and it's for entertainment purposes. Take only what resonates. But I think you already know how to preserve your pentacle and how to drop what is no longer serving you. Let's see what advice we can get for your current situation. So, here in the bottom, we have space for three more cards. Instead of revealing all of them, I just felt called to like pulling each one of them. Oh my God, the lovers. Okay, so this is clearly alignment, Cancer. Run into alignment. Stop whatever you're doing and take action. Don't you love when spirit is just like, as I said, if you know, you know, Cancer. If you know, you know. Like, deep down, you already know what are your boundaries. What are those non negotiables? What is it that you need to drop regardless of whatever the world says? The number one priority at this stage has to be you. And the minute you do that, the universe is promising that you will step into your power, and that's where you belong, my dear Cancer. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, this is it. I hope you really enjoyed your reading. In this next segment, I just wanted to share an affirmation from you from the an affirmation with you from the Arcana app. Um, I receive guidance without surrendering my own discernment. Well, there you go. I feel like this message was specific for you and you needed to hear that. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel, it helps a lot. And don't forget to download the Arcana app. See you in the next reading. Bye.